It's week 2 of the NFL, and front and center is Josh Downs. He went well over 100 yards a week ago and found his way to the end zone. It's the Colts and the Titans, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Tennessee Titans. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we take a look at this Titan ball club entering play. They've been buoyed by getting 2 home games right at the start, and they come off a good victory. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. Taken at the goal line. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. So here are the Titans now for their first drive. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
And what a game in his NFL debut last week as he showed why this franchise is so high on him. They got early dividends as he threw 3 touchdown passes, and he looks to build on that success coming into this one.
Now a play fake here on first down. And brought in downfield by Burks. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
I've heard of quick strike offenses, but this is taking that to the extreme. I mean, the very first snap of the ball game, normally you're thinking, let's get our quarterback comfortable and get him into the flow of the game, but not here. They come out attacking from the outset, and it pays off in a big way.
First down, Titans, gain of 12.
That's another Titans first down. First and 10 at the
Another run for Haskins. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down. So back-to-back big runs picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
Let's go. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Got a man, it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Titans will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Point after try forthcoming. And this is good. Our score, 7-0 Tennessee. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it's finished off by the touchdown from DeAndre Hopkins. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And here's a look at their leader. standing 6'4".
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on some few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact,
Richardson under pressure, and down he goes. Dwayne Smoot with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Take it at the 37. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And the Titans are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over 1st and 10. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. A handoff. Haskins trying the right side. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee 1st down. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And finally down it goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there, 26 yards. They go play action here on 1st down. Rolling to his right. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they're going to give up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
Haskins again. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Hassan Haskins, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Titans are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. So take away the touchdown. The officials rule he did not get the football to break the plane. And his kick is gone. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
So after the made field goal, 10-0 here early as the kick's away. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. Early on, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Throwing again, it's Richardson on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Josh Downs. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. Here's the former NFL rushing champ. It's Jonathan Taylor. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, 49 yards. And the Colts have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. An excellent run of 22 yards on the keeper and also a first down. They'll set up to throw. Forced out to his left. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Big yardage. And now some disagreement down on that sideline. The red flag is out, and we're going to get a challenge. The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football, and this is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get the right sight line to the football. That's not always easy. We'll see what they decide here.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll run it right side with Haskins. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That is caught. Touchdown! A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Titans are able to stretch out their lead. So that's the rookie's first trip to the end zone, and I think it's safe to say one he'll always remember.
Oh, without a doubt. That one is going to be imprinted forever. And nowadays, we're seeing rookies make a greater impact at that position at receiver than ever before. I think mainly because of the sheer volume.
Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession, as they've got it as we resume action. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10.
Pass the 60, pass the 60.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now Richardson, he's going to keep it running right. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. Calling no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now Richardson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Colts first down.
Now it's Richardson. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. The throw over the middle, taken in. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. And Richardson looks to throw once more. And that is incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. This is taken at about the 14. Able to push his way through. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it'll be Titan football. Hassan Haskins set to head back out for another drive. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. 63 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. And now following that last play, I do believe we're going to get a review here. Yes, indeed, the red flag is out. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he did.
So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. Haskins now on 1st and 10. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. The Titans at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they've gotten a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in Weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they would need to take advantage of that, partner, because as you can imagine, the road dates will pile up later this season. So this is a great opportunity for them to put some early distance on the rest of the division and create a little bit of a cushion for them for later in the year. They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. So now the Titans are going to call upon their field goal unit here. Made his first. This now from 46 yards away. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps. And the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. And the Colts coming out now. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
Now Richardson. That complete to Downs. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. First and 10, Taylor now. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down. Back to Taylor on first down. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Richardson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 29-yard line. That's a gain of 13 as they try to whittle away at this 13-point deficit. First and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Richardson looking to throw this. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Richardson back to throw it. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them up the scoreboard here.
On second down, it's Richardson to throw it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Anthony Richardson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Colts get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead will shrink to 6. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Hassan Haskins set to head back out for another drive. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Setting up the screen for Haskins. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. It's complete to Hopkins. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. That is his 951st NFL reception. So 49 away from 1,000, but 951. That ties him with Andre Reed.
Oh, I love the trigger there because Andre Reed caught the ball any part of the field and specialized in traffic, similar to what we've seen throughout his career as well. Does not mind going across the middle and making big-time catches.
So everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks. Well, this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. Well, they trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. From the gun, it's Taylor. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 90 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. throw into the hands of Pittman. Touchdown, Indianapolis! Michael Pittman, 31 yards. And the Colts are an extra point away from capturing the lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC?
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that will put them on top here in the third. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Titans offense gears up for their first possession of the second half. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And this one will be brought back to the 22. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point, his first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the...
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Anthony Richardson, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is up to 8. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Titans now just about ready to take over. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
That's good for a Tennessee Titan.
They run it again with Haskins. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage.
At the 48-yard line.
And they run the option on second down. He'll get 5 out of the keeper, but now it's 3rd down. Well, that's what he can do when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop it.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts' 31-yard line. They're going to look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
It certainly looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Now, meanwhile, here's Here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on fourth down. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They'll start by running the option to the right. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
On second down, it's Taylor. And he'll push ahead for about 3 to the 36.
Well, praise has to go to the guys in the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run,
Richardson under pressure, and down he goes. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for Indianapolis. This is brought in at the 21. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. Tennessee offense set to go again. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held him, they might go for it again.
Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. And here's the give to Haskins. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL. Back now in Nashville. It's Titan football here as they trail to begin the 4th quarter. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now Haskins on a give left side. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
11-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Handoff now. It's Haskins. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And it's a Titans touchdown. Hassan Haskins from 3 yards out. And the Titans have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. So part 1 of what they needed is done. They get in the end zone. Now you have to imagine we'll see a try for 2.
And that's what the book says, but defensively, they can't hang their head right here. They've still got a chance to come out with the lead if they make a play.
So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And they've seen their lead nearly extinguished after that last score, but bottom line, they are still on top with the football, and a touchdown on this drive would really put them in position A. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Richardson looking to throw. Michael Pittman, and he'll finally be taken down just shy of midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
And the Colts first down.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I know the game's not over, but there's got to be a sense of satisfaction right now for the guy carrying the football a bunch today. 99 yards, and he has enough time to go over the century mark.
Well, you got to give it to him again, right?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. You're not worried about losing yardage here. You're not worried about any of that. You just want to get him to the promised land for every runner. 100 yards or more in a game.
2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first. Here's Richardson to throw. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Flush to his right. Fighting through pressure. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
First down, Indianapolis.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Richardson. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans 19.
First down, Colts.
Quick throw completed by Richardson. So nothing doing there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Looking to throw. Richardson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. On the option left, Richardson. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Two minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. A give for Taylor running right side. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. You can really tell right now both sides have amped up the aggressiveness. That time the offense winning the aggression battle.
And the defense was obviously aiming for the football, maybe a little bit more so than the runner himself, and that's why he was able to break through and get the gain that he did.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to at least make it a 5-point cushion. Gay's kick is good, and that will push the lead up to 5. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So now the Titans down by 5. Just over a minute 40 to play. They need a touchdown. A field goal is worthless now as they come up on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively. That's 2nd down.
This defense hasn't had the best showing in this game, but a critical knockdown there. If they can hang on, I guess the end will kind of justify the means.
Certainly, and just think of it this way. It may not be the quantity of the plays that they've had, because those haven't been great, but they get a few more quality ones like that can finish things off for them.
Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. They'll look to throw. And this will be caught at the 30. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Plenty of time to work with here, but the timeouts, they're gone. Here's 1st and 10. Flushed out right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can. It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
He's back to throw. Steps away to his left. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. To throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens.
And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
And partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this one away.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. Now it's the Colts' turn, trailing by 3 after the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A little over 40 seconds to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Kevin Farley. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And he is going to have a Titans 1st down, and that should just about do it. It's a gain of 8 there, and that should be enough to seal the victory. That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come from behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So for the Titans, they use the favorable early schedule to their advantage as they move to 2-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for the Colts, they'll drop to 0-2, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.